everyone, I am Angela. I'm a PhD student at Pondicherry University, and today I'm here to introduce the third volume of Samyukta's Gender Studies reader titled Women and Culture. It is a collection of 43 essays published in Samyukta Journal since 2001, and the collection has been edited by Dr. G.S. Jayashree and Dr. S. Devika. So these 43 essays, they deal with a wide variety of topics, but they're also held together by their common interest in seeing how gender features in our varied cultural practices, our social movements, religious rituals, myths, music, poetry, theatre, cinema, life writing, and so on. I'll give a brief overview of the volume. The essays are organized under 14 titles. The first section is on women's movement in India. The different essays in this section deal with the history of women's movement and how it has changed over the years, especially how it has changed within the new socio-economic environment created by globalization. It features essays by prominent feminist scholars like Maitreyi Krishnaraj, Uma Chakravarti, Shilpa Phadke, and so on. The second section is on Islamic Feminism. It begins with a comprehensive introduction by the renowned scholar Margot Badran, while the essays of Badran and Amina Wadud looks at Islamic feminism from a global perspective. The significance of the thought in the Indian context is also being dealt with in essays about the triple talaq row and so on. The following section looks at the role of gender in shaping the national imaginary, from how this has taken place from the national independence movement to the current globalization discourses, and features essays by scholars like Sharmila Rage. So this is followed by a set of essays that looks at women's stories from different moments in India's history, like the courtesans of Lucknow and the Jat women of Punjab. The fifth section takes an expansive look at how women have made a space for themselves in publishing in India. So prominent figures from the field like Urvashi Bhutalia, Mandira Sen, Radhika Menon, Lakshmi C.S. and so on share their experiences, the challenges they faced, and they contemplate the way forward for women in publishing. The two sections that follow this comprises of essays on different caste and religious practices in Kerala like Nair Matrilini, Attugal Pongala, etc., and their implications on our politics of gender. The next two sections are on queerness and sexuality. The essays here investigate how different cultural practices like rituals, myths, literary narratives, etc. shed light on the intersection of gender and sexual politics. The 10th section, titled Bhakti, Ethics and Aesthetics, features feminist readings of Andal's poetry and Urdu ghazals and so on. This is followed by a section each comprising of recent essays on the gender politics of theatre as well as cinema in India. The last two sections are on women's life narratives. They look at how women artists perform gender in their life narratives, and the last section particularly analyzes women's articulations of the trauma of gendered and caste violence through life narratives. So now what this collection does for a researcher is to bring together different perspectives on each of these subjects and let the interaction between these essays inform us. Now, this is a very valuable experience that adds so much value to our research. Moreover, to any common reader, what this collection brings is a vibrant testimony of women's lives shaping and being shaped by culture. So this is an essential companion for anyone who wishes to do research in gender. I hope you will be able to check out the collection and benefit from it. Thank you.